Welcome back, callers, to The Lucky Die. Previously, Lafian remembers a different thief. Rhal is left out, Squash worries about his moral compass, and Zaltanna shares a drink with old friends. Zaltanna spends time with old friends and new, as Squash worries about the future. The future problems come fast as the world wakes up from potentially their last sleep, with the only lead being from a god of nightmares, pointing them towards the eyes of winter and summer. How much temple space will Zaltanna get in Darkhammer? Will the meeting of the leaders of the world forge a path forward or break it apart? And how do people in Kino deal with being recently revived? I guess we're about to find out. Welcome back to The Lucky Die.
You're still at the bar, in Chatbox, with the knowledge that shit is going sideways and you can't go back to sleep. What would you like to do?
Oh, sorry. Of course I had to yawn next to there. We're gonna head over to the Witch Society. We need to talk to Uncle Zesty?
I fucking hate that name. I hate it. I'm sorry, Peregrine. I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
I love it.
Yeah.
You make it back over to the Witcher Society. Zesty, again, on the desk today. It's apparently his week on or whatever. And he smiles as you all come in. Hi!
Hey,
I'm going to meet you guys over there. I'm going to get Bogram. I think I said I was going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sure. On the way over to the Witcher Society, you can very easily go find Bogram. I know that's something y'all wanted to do before the end of the last episode. So, yeah. Rhal, do you want to take them to where Bogram was, or do you want to go there on your own?
I'll just go grab him. I'll go make sure he's good, and and I'll meet you over at the witch's place.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Any trouble, come running, please.
Okay.
All right. Outfit Society, guy is working.
Yep. So yeah, at the Witcher Society, yeah, Zesty is there. For easy, you can just.
Yeah, Squash is gonna walk up to him and bring Zaltanna and Lafian with him. Like he's into this, so
Yep.
Hi. So, what can I do for you today? Are we making more scrolls? Because that was very interesting. Would you mind if I copied them?
You can.
For the archives.
You can, absolutely. No problem.
Great.
But, did you notice something weird about last night? People having a hard time sleeping or something like that?
Nah, I sleep alone, mate.
You won't be able to go to sleep tonight.
Oh, I'm not into that. Thanks. Someone waiting for me somewhere else.
Squash. He'll figure it out. It's fine.
There's something big going down, and we're trying to prevent it. And we need you to hold on to a teleportation spell for us for later today. And I do mean this. This is incredibly important. I wouldn't ask this of you if I thought that we could do it another way, but we're going into a fight, and we need everybody to be as prepared as possible, and you being able to teleport us would help a lot of our companions not having to focus on something.
We're not asking you to fight, for clarification.
just drop us off.
Okay,
and go back.
That's good. You may have noticed I'm not exactly au fait with the fighting thing. So, yep, I can absolutely hold on to that for you. You being a magic user, you see he turns around and he reaches down into this like big box that he has and he pulls out a scroll. You being a magic user and your bloodiness, again, reaches down and pulls out a second scroll. Prince Lafian, do you also use magic? Are you capable of learning magics?
No, not really my forte.
In that case, he just gives out the two and he hands like one forward to Squash and one to Zaltanna. So these are Scrolls of Goodberry. You're probably going to need to learn them. It's going to be a thing that everybody needs. Otherwise, you may severely lack in food.
Right.
I helped design those.
Get out of town.
Squash genuinely starts blushing and looks down like, no, I help with that. But thank you very much, and just hold on to them for people that need them. You're doing the right thing. Thank you for helping so much.
Oh, no worries. You really? No. Really?
You don't have to believe me. We're going to go upstairs and we're going to do some more research.
Who did you study under again if you're not formerly part of the Witches' Society?
He's self-taught, primarily.
Yeah. I actually got the blessing of the Eye of Winter, and it helped me kind of get into magic. We need help with looking up...
And he seems to be doing the thing where he's like counting in his head how many days that's been. But you...
We need help finding the book by a mage named Farragon.
Farragon?
Yeah. Funnily enough, I bring the Eye of Winter. He has something to do with the Eye of Winter and the Eye of Summer.
Yeah, his words are a little bit like fancy and they're definitely out of date considering. Mm-hmm. But I might have a simplified version of his theories.
That would be helpful. I'm not super into the art.
I mean, they're very out of date. I mean, the principles that he put forth are just they're mostly proven to be false. Well, not made out of malice, or it's just ignorance, I guess.
If they're false, they'll be false. But I think I got a good hint that this book might be worth looking into for this.
All right, let me go ahead upstairs to the study room, and I will dig through the tomes and see if I can find him.
Thank you.
Gentleman and a scholar.
I do try.
You're being very helpful. Thank you.
What we're here for at the Witches' Society. I mean, you're already embodying that. You're helping His Highness and her bloodiness, so yeah, that's good.
And Rhal.
Yeah, where is he?
He's getting somebody. Oh, yeah, he's going to bring somebody with him later.
I keep running away from the podcast.
Yeah.
Now Rhal gets
go ahead.
stage fright.
Squash, by the way, uses the ring to send over to Lafian, like, thank you. I was going to fuck that up.
Just about the moment that he started going down that avenue, I was like, nope, we're not doing this.
Yeah, you guys go upstairs. He comes up a little bit later with this kind of like old looking book. Looks like it's clearly been thumbed through a few times, and it clearly was written by Farragon, but it was clearly written as like a review or a treatise or a commentary on Farragon's original works. It's mostly taking apart his works.
Oh no.
He puts the book down in front of you, and he leads you to it. Rhal.
Yes.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Hi.
Hi. As you head over to the brothel, it's very easy to see that Bogrim is already up and about, and he's already like walking down the street, kind of like getting his things together. You can see that he's like munching into a pretty big goodberry at this point, and he kind of notices you and he kind of waves, very quickly finishes the rest of the goodberry.
I hope
you right?
Yeah. Did you rest well?
Oh, a bit of a crick in my back, but yeah, I slept all right.
Okay. Well, bad news. That was the last time you'll sleep for a while.
Why do you guys
Like-
keep saying this to people like it's a threat? Like, there are better ways to explain this that don't
The
sound
way
like
you
there's a
said it
threat.
made me think Zaltanna's gonna pop up from behind him and just fucking like impale him.
Shank him.
Things that are bad right now for you.
The last time you're gonna sleep for a while.
Next time you're
So-
sleeping with the fishes, crick.
Bad news.
Pushes him into the canal.
I got you these concrete shoes.
So- So you don't look like you're threatening me.
No. Oh, no. Oh. No, Dacian did a magic trick, and now no one will be able to sleep. It was like a bad thing that was going to happen, maybe, but it happened sooner than we thought.
He's such a fucking dick.
Yeah, it's like one of those the world runs out of food kind of troubles that we have to deal with.
Yeah.
now. Yeah, it's one of those.
Shite. Okay, so are we gonna go fix that? Are we gonna go fight him? Are we still going to the stalking? What do you need from me, mate?
I think they might be trying to meet at the stalking today. And yeah, we're working on the other thing too. But
Okay.
we I think we have to stick with our plan for now. And hope that we can figure out the sleep thing later.
All right. I managed to get a few supplies that will keep us safe from the Ixnar and whatnot.
Hopefully where we're at is not too terrible there. We at least won't need to be traveling. So
Oh, well, that's great. I like travelling through the stalking is the worst part. I mean,
yeah. we'll
if
be-
whatever it is that you guys have got to do, I'll make sure you go and get disturbed best I can. All right. So when do we go? Where are we going?
We're going to meet up with everyone at the library until we get to a point where we're ready to be teleported there. So just
Right.
keep out of sight or away from Zaltanna. Just having a bit of trouble and not being incredibly angry. So
I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh,
I think it's a lot of the god stuff though.
yeah, probably. I can't stay at play, man. All right, I'll do my best to. I tell you what, it's a lovely day outside, and you notice that it's not. It's cold and it's wet and it's beginning to rain. I'll wait outside. There's no need for me to be in, and all I really need to know is when we're good to go. So.
Okay.
No point pissing her off more than absolutely needed. So,
Yeah,
Right.
it was more of just to watch out, you know.
aye.
I'm,
Aye,
I'm
whatever
trying,
I can do
but
to-
it's kind of above my head, so, you know.
Aye. I guess becoming a goddess or whatever does strange things to you. I mean, you can't be. You have to have something special about you to be, any points upwards. So things are going to be different, I guess. No, I'll not make a. Whatever I can do to make it easier, I can just stay outside. It's not a problem, mate.
Okay. I'll go and let them know we're here. And Rhal will step inside.
All right. Bergrim just kind of sits on the edge of the canal. His legs are kind of like dangling like a couple of inches above the water. He just pulls out just pulls out this hip flask. It's clearly filled with some sort of booze. Just sitting there waiting for y'all to come back. Squash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you read Komin. Could you make an Arcana check for me, please?
All right. That's a 12 on the dice, so 21.
You learn all sorts of weird things that are clearly no longer true, but you can understand like how people would have thought that back in today. With respect to the Eye of Summer and the Eye of Winter, you kind of like reading between the lines and adding what you know about magic now and how you see magic. You pick up that those people in tune with certain aspects of the world, like, for example, if you're in tune with chaos, you're more likely to be in tune with the mouth of clarity, because that's the chaos element. That, for example, if you've been marked by the Eye of Winter or you've been marked by the Eye of Summer, you're more likely to be able to interact with the eyes because you have that link and that bond.
Mm-hmm.
That is really the only thing in there that you pick up. The rest of it is basically the biggest diss track you have ever read about somebody else's treaty ever. It is like all those review shows and critiques you see online, and it's just shitting on someone. And that is kind of what this is.
Are they almost enjoying it a little bit too much? Like they're
having fun ripping this old, like this clearly was like, like looking back, you could see how someone could think that, something to do with the four humours, that makes sense, right? In our modern days, that makes no sense. But back then, that would have, with the knowledge that they had. So it's very similar to what you get by reading this guy's book.
All right. Yeah. Squash is going to just use the ring to send a message to Demi. Hey, Demi.
Hey.
I've been through, I don't know what to call this. Somebody was basically tearing Farragon apart in this weird symbolized paper that I was reading. I don't know why.
Right.
But if I understand it correctly, we're gonna need somebody who's been marked by the Eye of Winter and Eye of Summer on each place to be able to interact with them in such a way.
I think I have a theory on how we can close the eyes and how we can reopen the Eye of Winter afterwards. I think we need to do them roughly the same time.
Okay.
We need to essentially close the eyes of the world so that we can sleep. Yeah, I guess. And then we can reopen the Eye of Winter so we can have winter back.
Do we need to let everybody go to sleep in between, or?
I don't think so. I don't think we need to keep the eyes closed for like 8 hours. I think the simple act of interfering with the magic should be enough.
Okay. Sounds good. So, wait, and Squash is just going to speak out loud. Didn't somebody get blessed by the Eye of Summer?
That would be me. You and I both have markings.
Squash goes back into the ring. By the way, again, I'm assuming we're feeding all this information back to Rhal and...
yeah.
I came back.
Yeah. Yeah, so me and Lafian have to be on opposite sides.
Right.
All right. What does interacting with the eye look like? What is that?
Well, I have a theory on a spell that needs to be cast using you guys as the focus.
Oh.
And that might be a little uncomfortable, but I think it's very doable.
Not the first time.
Yeah. I think you need to be right at the center. Because if I'm correct, I think the Eye of Summer should be open, so you should be able to see the iris again. Whereas before it mostly kind of clouded over, closed over. It should be open, and I think having you both in the center of the irises when we cast the spell, it should force it closed. Like if you get a speck of dust in your eye, we just need to activate that response, I think.
All right.
Is it safe to be in it when it closes?
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
But hold on a second. You said that we have to be at the center.
Yeah.
But it's not safe to be there when it closes.
No.
But we need to be there for it to close, Demi.
Yeah. It's,
Could you get to the part in the plan where we don't die?
Sure. How long can you hold your breath?
Let me look at my character sheet.
Shockingly short amount of time.
About
It's
3
a minute
minutes,
plus-
apparently.
It's a minute plus 1 round per score, I think it is you have in Constitution.
Hold on a second. You had... Where is it?
Yeah. I worked them out for everyone.
Oh, you don't have the document here anymore.
No, I think I got rid of it because
wait.
we weren't using it. Because, like, when am I going to
Nope.
put you guys back underwater again?
Underwater
Here we go.
combat,
Underwater
there it
combat.
is.
I got it. Creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus con mod. When out of breath, you can survive for a number of rounds equal to con mod. At the start of the next turn, the creature drops to 0 HP and is dying. Yeah, I can hold my breath for about 3 minutes.
Hey, me too.
Assuming that, someone doesn't end up losing most of their breath, Rhal.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you guys telling me your con mod is +2?
Yes.
Mine's +3.
You guys...
Why are we the ones with the fucking blessings? Oh.
Okay, well,
Mine's +4, you guys. Why aren't
hold your breath for 5 minutes?
you... Yeah, I can.
Well, you are a god, so
sure
it kind of makes
fucking
sense,
can.
but holy crap.
Because, you know why? Because I was like, man, I really need to make sure my con mod is good because, like, I want to have, be safer
Health.
when it comes to Constitution saving throws.
Well, okay. We have options then. If you can hold your breath for 5 minutes and Rhal can hold his breath a little longer, we will figure something out.
Yeah, but we can't be in the middle, right? It's got to be those guys.
Yeah, but you guys could be
Can I teach?
in the
Can I
lead.
teach them how to hold their breath for longer? Hold your breath.
I think we're going to go shopping
No.
for potion stuff.
We don't have time. You don't have money. Oh, thank God. Your credit at Carson's is gone, and you have no money.
You know what I do
luckily,
have is my blood.
No, we're not. We're not doing this again.
luckily, I have an extra +1 dagger in my inventory. That's
hate everything
something.
about this.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We will figure it out. I will have a plan by the time we do that, but right now I am coming up with some shenanigans for Daachin.
That sounds fun.
I don't want to say anything because I need to check that it can be done first, and that relies on someone willing to help me, and I have to go speak to them now and hope that they don't tell me to go fuck myself. So fingers crossed on that one.
Wait, who are you going to talk to?
I'm going to talk to Trampel, the best wizard in the world.
Trampel is pretty amazing. He really likes fancy wines.
Yes, I know, I told you. Right? No, that wasn't me. That was someone else. I'm sorry. Yes, I know. He likes fancy wines, and he likes kind of subpar meads, in my opinion. The meads he drinks, I think, are pretty trash, but he seems to like them. So, yeah. Gonna go speak with Trampel, and we're gonna go see if he's willing to help me. I know that he's very, very busy now with the whole Mages Circle thing, which, by the way, I'm allowed back into Faust and Witches Society because it's no longer Faust and Witches Society, which is great because then I can kind of return home, except he's taken over my... Everything's fine. I'm gonna talk to Trampel.
He's doing his best. Don't get jealous.
I'm not jealous. Just taking over my room.
Just, you feel a passionate emotion when you see the things that he has that you used to have.
Yes, he has my bedroom.
Yeah. Squaw says out loud, "That's jealousy, by the way." Almost a book definition. I read it the other day.
Yeah, her line goes dead, basically. You don't hear anything else from her.
Oh, shit. Do you think she hurt me?
Yeah. Is there anything else y'all want to do before I hit you with plot?
Buy water-breathing potions?
You can find an alchemist in town.
Yeah, let's go find an alchemist.
We don't have money.
I have a +1 dagger that you gave me.
How much do you think that's worth?
More than 2 water-breathing potions? Sure.
Are you sure about that?
I feel like they shouldn't be that expensive. Why are we whispering?
Because you started it.
Okay, well, I don't know why I'm whispering. We could go try to trade with him. I don't know. I think that's literally the only thing I can give away. We're gonna go find the local alchemist.
Yeah, very easy to find. They're conveniently opposite where the Witcher Society is, because you're in the kind of little magical area of town. Yeah.
Squash is gonna hand over the dagger to Lafian. I think
As soon as like you'll go through the door, Bogrim kind of jumps up, sees that you have a different plan, and just walks around the corner and sits on the other part of the canal.
Oh.
He's staying out of the way. Yeah, the shopkeeper, she has like really long blue hair, like really dark blue hair. She has bright blue eyes, and she is wearing kind of like a really like overly warm for being inside kind of robe. Like it looks like she's about to go outside and brave the elements, but this is just her indoor stuff. Like she looks like she's always cold. And she says, "Welcome. What can I help you with today?"
Hi, we were looking to get some potions that would allow us to breathe underwater for an extended period of time.
Mm-hmm. How many do you want?
2?
that should be enough.
Okay.
And we wish
She
to
reaches
barter
under
for
the-
them if you would be amicable to such things.
As soon as you say that, they're kind of like 2 potions that she has. They're kind of like a cloudy green color. She kind of like drops on the desk like much harder than you would expect. The glass doesn't break, but it's still like, oh.
For
want to
valuable
barter?
items, I assure you.
Everybody wants to barter these days. This item, that doesn't put food in my... it doesn't matter. What do you wish to barter?
Lafian will take out the +1 dagger and just lay it on the counter. It's a magical dagger.
She kind of leans forward, and you see her eyes flash through multiple colors, and then she puts her hand on the dagger. She waits a couple of moments. It is a basic dagger. She picks it up and twirls it between her fingers. Looks like she clearly knows what she's doing with this, and she puts it into the desk point down. Okay, this will pay for most of it. You need a little more.
How much is a little?
I am in a shit mood. 50 gold.
How about you stop being in a shit mood and look at us as valuable
Make my day.
customers? Make your day? What? Here's 25 gold. I think that's absolutely fair with the knife.
No, it is not. I asked for 50. You give me 25. How is that going to put me in a better mood?
Because
Oh,
you're
okay.
getting...
Squash, I've got just the thing to put anyone in a better mood, okay?
Is it a knock-knock joke?
No.
Those.
No, Lafian will take out one of the bottles of fine elvish wine, because obviously drinking puts people in a better mood, right?
Truth.
Clearly.
Mm.
So he'll take out one of the bottles, and from everything I've been told, this is what puts people in a good mood, yes?
Oh boy.
What?
Uh,
I didn't say it was a great idea.
Donk.
just-
I have had this elvish wine before. It's pretty good.
I mean, that's fair.
It does put me in a better mood. It's put me in a better mood. I am not going to lie. Okay, 5 gold.
All right. Squash leaves 5 gold on the table.
She reaches out, she pulls the 5 gold, she takes the elven wine, she takes the +1 dagger. All right, here are your 2 potions.
It
Hold
is
the breathing.
much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate, and you can see the air quotes, I appreciate your custom. She puts everything under the desk.
I mean, look at it this way. You can put a big sign outside that says that you've served the heroes of Chatfolk. I'm sure that'll actually draw some business in. And Lafian throws a
I
wink.
don't care who you are. Just get out of my shop. Now I have to go fence these items for money. Do you know how much time that is wasted? What money that is wasted? Get out of here.
Well, if you're hungry later, I know that the mage at the Witcher Society has some good berries. I know that food is scarce. Have a good day. And Squash is going to leave.
Now I feel like an asshole. You required 2 potions of water breathing.
Squash, you and I went very different directions there.
Well, I wanna strangle that person and drown them in the Eye of Winter, but unfortunately I can't force them to join us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them feel like shit because I'm a better person than them, and I'm angry.
I mean, it does bring up the whole conundrum of drowning somebody in healing potions.
Oh yeah.
Yes. How does this work? Well, we are never going to find out. Okay.
We should fix the sleeping thing and then come back and make sure they can't ever get to sleep. We'll have air horns.
Yeah.
Just get Dendar involved. Just be like, Dendar, listen.
Dendar, listen, come on, buddy.
Someone's made us mad.
We got a primo target for you.
All right, I've written down potion of water breathing.
Put down both because I'm going to forget otherwise.
All right, I'll put down both. All right.
Okay. You don't hear back from Demi until it gets to that worrying point in the evening where it's kind of it's about dinner time. The sun has definitely gone down. The wind has picked up immensely. It is beginning to snow quite heavily here in Chatfolk. It's almost completely dark out. And then Demi sends y'all a message. She says, okay, so Rowena finished the sword. Looks amazing. Basically interchangeable for Callanmore. So that's a good start at least. A few minor, it doesn't really matter. Looks great. We'll pass a very basic check. Holding it, you're definitely going to know it's not Callanmore. You're definitely going to know it's not, Komin. You definitely know it's not Komin in there, but it should be enough for a ruse and give you enough time to do what it is that y'all want to do and steal stuff. He's going to meet me at a place called Free Gangi, and
the fuck is
he is going to meet me at dawn.
All right.
Free what?
Yeah. Free Gangi.
The fuck is that?
It's not on the map.
Where the fuck is that?
Because
Demi, where the fuck is that?
See, it's a place where 2 rivers meet and then they become one big river. And as far as I know, there's a giant rock in the middle of it that nobody really wants to go to. And it's a very hot and kind of it sounds like a great place for me. There's lots of hot water and there's geysers and there's river and it sounds really pleasant. That's where he wants to meet.
That sounds like a trap.
Oh, it clearly is.
And that's out in the open, so we can't really... How are we supposed to hide?
I don't know yet. I suggest that we get there before dawn and see what we can see. Well, I suggest that you meet up with Emmil and he will get you there and he will figure out where, or you guys will figure out where best to hide. I should probably have no idea where you are because then I may accidentally start looking at you and all that good stuff. So,
okay.
Just to be clear, we're getting the dagger, right? That's the plan.
Yeah. The plan is to get the dagger and
Good.
attack Deachin. Try to put him in the fucking stocking. The Oblivion.
And Dammaz, if we can.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to buy as much non-fighting time as I can so you can steal what you need.
Yeah.
Because if he goes into Oblivion with Dammaz, we aren't getting him back.
That's not happening.
And that dagger I might need in the future. I would appreciate it but if we don't get it, on the edge of the world, and also if Daichin ends up killing a bunch of us, it's better that the dagger is no longer with him, so we get the things. Okay, I can do this. I can distract people long enough. I mean, that's what I do. I talk a lot and people listen, or at least they try to, and Daichin and I have had many long, pleasant-ish conversations, so I think this should be obviously a trap. That's what that is. Great. Okay.
Just be careful of him. He has the knife. And you know he has the knife.
I know. I know. He got a lot of people.
I'm assuming Squash has talked to Lafian about this, so Squash is just going to say, yeah, I know. We're going to put an end to this.
Well, okay.
Where do you want us to meet Emmil?
Emmil is... Oh, okay. He says he's just going to meet you in Chatfog.
Okay.
He'll take you from there.
We'll be at the statues, I guess.
Well, good luck.
Same to you.
We should have a safe word, right? We should have a go word. Right?
Yeah.
Let's start killing Daichin. Let's do that.
I guess it's just, I don't know.
Go? Is that a good one? Should we just go and go?
No, that's kind of an obvious one.
Get him. That's also a pretty obvious one, right? Now, also a pretty obvious one.
I'm always fond of the pineapple one.
Are we going to do this?
No.
How about when we pop into existence from the stalking? That's a pretty important moment.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll hear... No, wait, I'll be in a different plane of... There's not going to be any communications. We're going to be in a different plane of existence. When you see us pop in, just throw whatever you have.
You should be able to hear us, though. Mostly.
Okay. Do you want us to wait for your go?
Well, I think there are some really obvious ones. Daichin starts killing me. That's a really good one to please start going on.
Right, right.
You guys having to escape from the stalking because you're getting attacked by something. That's a really good one to go on.
Do you want me to leave the dagger in the stalking?
Yes.
Because I could give it to you, and that would be a good signal for we're ready.
No, I think you should, if Bogrim is with you, give Bogrim the dagger and Dammaz. We don't want the dagger anywhere near him.
Yeah.
Near Daichin. Unless you don't trust Bogrim.
No, I just don't want to leave him in the stalking again.
I mean, I feel like he's pretty acclimated to it at this point. Although, couldn't you perhaps ask your Spectre friend to just take the dagger and hide it somewhere, and then Bogrim comes and helps us kick the shit out of Daichin? Bogrim's a capable fighter.
Spectre could probably just hold on to it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
We did see Bogrim fight in the arena. He is quite capable.
Yeah, I mean, he's the leader of the Fourfold, right? So I assume he's pretty badass.
I think if Zaltanna was at full blast, probably could have kicked his ass better.
Well, yeah, Zaltanna, you're a goddess now. You're going to clearly kick the shit out of him.
Even back then, I think Zaltanna could have kicked the shit out of him.
Okay. All right.
There's no day, no way I wouldn't be able to kick the shit out of Daichin.
No, but yes.
We're actually talking about...
We're talking about Bogrim. There's no day, no way I couldn't kick the shit out of Bogrim. I don't know who we were talking about.
Well, let's go on action then. Like, if we want to give each other a heads up, we're in the material realm, then we just use the rings to say we're going now, and I'll call for you guys. How about that? I'll mention your names, so you can hear us in the stalking.
If you say the name Dawn, that is the go word.
Don? D-O-N?
Yeah. Fair.
Makes sense.
I think that works. I mean, even if I'm being attacked, that's an action thing. So yes.
Obviously.
Yes, that's okay. Well, love it. Great plan. I was going to say I was going to go get some rest, but I'm not. I'm going to go irritate Trempel. Let me know when you meet up with Emmil, and let me know that you're in position. Don't let me know where. Just let me know that you are ready.
Can do.
All right. Good luck. Call me if you need anything.
Good luck.
And with that, again, disconnect. What do y'all want to do now?
God.
Just gonna go wait near Pilgrim.
I think we should just go wait at the statue.
Meet back up.
Yeah, it's very easy to go pick Bogrim up. He's kind of literally just around the side of the building, just trying to stay away from Zaltanna and to not be obviously a dick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like y'all can collect up together. I'm going to say that y'all have managed to do the eating thing. You've done the drinking thing. You've done as much as you can to be ready. Has anybody used any resources this day?
Haven't had to yet.
Nope, not so far.
Nice, fantastic, the way I wanted it. Everybody slept/rested last night, so there'll be no exhaustion when you fight in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
When you gather up together, Bogrim stays at the back of the group, just trying to give himself distance for Zaltanna's sake. As you approach your statue, you can see that Emmil is obviously there. He has a satchel on, and he clearly has an object inside that is of a peculiar shape. When you approach him, you all feel that kind of icy trickling cold, like you are getting through somewhere or getting close to somewhere you shouldn't be. Like, when you shouldn't be at school after a certain time at night and the building feels strange and awkward, it feels like that going near him. It doesn't feel right. He says,
"Ready to go?"
As ready as we'll ever be, I think.
Yeah.
This is a dumb plan, isn't it?
Oh, exceptionally. I think mugging Deachin is an interesting plan, but...
I don't think he'll be expecting it.
Exactly. And I am really rather looking forward to seeing what happens. I'm not looking forward to oblivion, but I am looking forward to watching his smug look wiped right off his face.
In the mind link, I'm gonna be like, anyone else feel like a little bit off right now? From Emmil? Like, are we gonna acknowledge that, or
No, I think I know what it is. It's, I think he's got his phylactery on him. That's probably what's doing it.
Okay. I thought maybe he'd gone, evil lure or something. So I just wanted to make sure that we weren't just, I want to make sure we weren't just, kind of glossing over the fact that he feels weird to us.
No, you're good. You're good. Emmil, this is going to sound a little peculiar for me, but is there... How do you phrase this? Do you want people to remember you? Should I... how do you approach this subject of me trying to ask, do you want me to, have your name memorialized, mentioned in a book or something? I don't...
I think if I haven't gotten my name in a book somewhere after 3,000 years of existence, I'm doing something wrong, Lafian.
I mean it more in, you are doing an exceptionally good thing.
Oh, please, don't say that.
Okay, sorry. You are assisting people attempting to do a very good thing. And I just would hate to feel indebted in such a way without saying that I didn't at least try to, Am I making sense?
Yes, you are. And I think I understand what you are asking. But I have seen things change over 3,000 years. Things I know were fact and the truth. But they're changed because it's history. How it's recorded and remembered and retold. As a people, you forget, change, your moral stances with it, your viewpoints, except apparently on my killing of people. It's always going to be remembered and seen as a bad thing. No. Let the history books write themselves. No need to mention me. Understood?
Understood.
All my affairs are in order. I took care of them when I agreed to be part of the Seven. We all did.
It's none of my business, but I'm too curious to let this pass. I heard that you went to your old library that mostly burnt down. Did you not find anything to help you get out of oblivion?
Roll an insight check for me.
Oh, no.
Anyone else who wants to roll and is interested, you can as well.
Insight?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
You get nothing on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
17.
I'm going to be fucked in the Dacian fight. I'm rolling all my good rolls right now.
I'm getting all my bad rolls out. I'm glad.
I'm going to die.
So Rhal got 17. What did Lafian get?
28.
On a 17 and a 28, he looks like he was kind of like rumbled, I guess. He didn't expect anyone to know that he had gone to find these things. He was hoping to have kept that secret. And he says,
What I withdrew from the library is dangerous. Those people wishing to become a lich. It's perfect information. The information has been... Oh, bloody hell. I put it in a place where someone might be able to do as I do with Oblivion. Visit as they wish. Take your soul there and come back again. I left that information in a place where someone who might be able to help me will find it. And if they can get me out, great. Even if they can just talk with me. So, it isn't just Deachin and screaming souls. That would also be nice.
I think that's fair. All right. Sorry for dragging that out, but
Not a problem to ask, but I will not tell you where I put it. Others wishing to follow my path into immortality should have the option to do so, even though I know you all disagree with my methods.
No, I hope somebody can get you out.
I hope so too. An eternity in oblivion with Deachin doesn't sound like fun. I will no doubt come up with some kind of entertainment for myself, though. Right, let's go then.
he puts a hand out and he grabs Lafian by the shoulder and then Zaltanna by the shoulder. He kind of like eyes over each of you individually. Lafian, Zaltanna, the hand he places on your shoulders is exceptionally cold, and you feel a tug on the back of your navels as you go spinning through the air.
Oh,
Love it.
He's mad at me.
He's not mad.
His
You
hand,
said exceptionally
Just say
cold.
it.
That's him like
no,
mad.
like physically cold, not like emotionally cold.
No, emotional.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Colder than the snow that is falling. You pass through the stalking and you can see all of your spectres.
Hi.
Every single one of them.
Oh, wait,
They're
that's
so
bad.
disappointed in us for what we're doing.
They don't look. They don't look disappointed, Neil. They look resigned. You can see that there are spectres that you have not seen before. You would assume that they are there for. You would assume that they are there for other people, and perhaps there may be one or two here for Emmil. You just don't know. But there are a bunch of spectres here. As you land on the other side, you find yourself surrounded in kind of like a low darkness. You kind of shifted a bit of a time zone. So you can tell that dawn is pretty well on its way. You find yourself kind of up on a small hill. There's a little like range of hills all around. And as you look forward and Emmil points to an area and he says, that is Three Gangi. You see that there are two wide rivers that kind of merge together. You can see that they kind of merge together, and at that joining point there is a very large rock in the middle that both rivers have to like go around, and then they float out towards the sea, which you can see some distance off. For the one of you who can see that far. It is quite far off. It's very, very warm here, like incredibly warm, and there is the smell of sulfur heavily in the air. You can hear right next to you and you can see ahead of you these kind of small babbling waterlets that kind of come from these tiny little geysers all around you. There's one that's very, very close to you and it goes off with a bit of a spurt, spraying all of you in slightly warm water. You can see that where the rivers meet and where this rock is, there are kind of obviously three very clearly like land masses, as well as the rock in the centre. Squash and Lafian, you're going to spot this before the other two do, but you can see that there is clearly these kind of very big rocks that have been like stacked on top of each other that kind of form this circular pattern that goes over this kind of river area, so that the meeting point for the rivers is in the centre of this stone circle.
I have a feeling the closer we get, the more uncomfortable this will be for many of you. I think there are a fair few rocks, Zaltanna, Lafian, that you can hide behind down there. Bolgrim, Rhal, Squash. I can probably push you gentlemen into the stalking from here. But I'd rather leave that to the last moment to reduce our chances of being ambushed in the stalking.
And it's true. You can see there are kind of these little hillsides, there are these like really big rocks, and you can see these geysers are kind of around everywhere. There's kind of babbling like liquids that are all around, and it's very, very warm. The ground itself is this kind of like dark sand colour, and there are kind of like sludges of grey everywhere.
All right. Let's go find some spots where you guys can stay safe. Zaltanna, you have the feather that gives you the ability to move around like flying, right?
I do.
That is probably the best way for you to engage in any kind of melee with Deachin. So keep that in mind. You're probably going to want to use that when it comes time.
Okay.
Let's go find places for everybody to hide.
Yeah, sounds good.
And Squash is gonna tentatively move forward, looking for good spaces for people to hide. Places where they can have a good line of sight to the rock without being easily seen from other directions. Squash is looking for these safe spaces along with any kind of traps, any kind of things. And he's also trying to make sure that we leave as little of a trail that we've been there. Yeah.
Okay. I require a... So which bit do you want to tackle first? Let's do the traps first. So can you roll a perception check for me, please?
That's a 26.
On a 26, you notice that these stone rocks that are kind of like making a circular pattern around this kind of like the fork where the two rivers meet. You can tell that at one point there were clearly very specifically placed, and you can see and you can feel, because of your magical attunement, that these marked the edge of a magical rune that covered this entire area at one point. Right now, you don't know if it's active, and you don't know if it's one of those runes that if you say a word, it will become active, or maybe it might just be one ginormous warding rune that will explode in your face when you put your foot on it. You don't really know. But you do know that this area was at one point a massive rune that did something fairly important. I'm going to ask you to roll an Arcana check to see if you can figure out what it is.
All right.
Can I assist?
To figure out what the rune is?
Yeah, because that's what I did. We did work together with the one in Kino.
Yes, actually, that helps a lot. Yes, you can roll with advantage.
Nice.
I use Big Brain.
Oh, I rolled terribly. 19.
Gets you a level 9 spell. This, at one point, was a massive anti-teleportation rune.
Why is it not anymore?
You're not sure. You would know that this teleportation rune could still be activated. It just hasn't been.
I have no idea how to activate it.
I'm going to say no. It's one of those, like, you could look at a number combination lock and go, I need numbers for this, but you don't know what numbers they are.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. You don't know what the passphrase is or what the action is to activate this.
Squash is just
All right.
quick in the mind link. just gonna throw at Demi or whoever has the other ring on. Like, what did you name this place? Threegangur?
Yep.
The Threegangur has an old anti-teleportation rune on it. I don't know if Deachin is working on it. I don't know if you've heard about it before, but it's there. It seems inactive at the moment.
She acknowledges.
Just want to make sure she knows.
Yep.
Would it make sense for us to perhaps sabotage it? Because if it's something that Deachin can activate, then that means he could probably deactivate it if we whoop his ass and he wants to run away.
That would keep us from coming back from the stalking, right?
Teleportation and plane shifting are a little bit different, though.
I would assume
It would bar you.
It would bar us.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
It would stop you from blinking. It would stop you from doing your caravan stuff. It would stop him from doing his Misty Step bullshit he does whenever he gets smacked by stuff. Yeah, anything that requires, that basically has you appearing in one place and appearing in another, that is teleportation. That is not allowed in this area.
Because teleportation goes through the stalking.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right.
You have no idea what that would look like from the stalking, but you're about to find out.
All right. I think Squash is going to focus on the more important thing, which is to get everybody into safe hidden locations. And then I think Squash is going to temper with the rune just a tiny bit.
Okay.
So, like, try to... The same he did in the Empty Shallows, where he messed with the rune, but in a non-obvious way, so you actually have to search for what is wrong, because it still looks like it's fine.
Yep. Okay. Sure. Are you trying to sabotage it so it won't work? Or are you trying to sabotage it so that you can activate it?
Now, obviously, the second option is much greater, like much more useful, but I'm assuming you're going to ask me to roll a 30 on an Arcana check for that.
Oh, I'm going to ask for a monumentally difficult Arcana check, yeah.
No, can I still roll to disable it if I fail to roll to control it?
Yeah, but you'll only get one shot at each.
All right, I'm happy with
Is that
that.
a fair compromise?
Absolutely. Yeah, I would love...
Okay.
How about I just roll one roll, and depending on how high the roll is, you decide if I get to control it or if I disable it.
All right,
Fair. Hey, Lafian.
Yep, straight roll, please.
So I'm going to move these things around, and I'm going to do all these things. Can I get Arcana?
No.
Nah. All right, fine.
No fucking way.
All right, come on. 25.
I need to check the stats. Hang on.
But V...
No, but V's. I need to check the stats.
Spent so much time finding the refining the anti-teleportation scroll, and now it's just there. It's like, oh, okay.
All right. Okay. All right. I was seeing if you messing with the magic would reveal something else, but it doesn't. Yeah. How do you want to make this work for you?
I really want to make it be, hey, Deachin, fuck you, but I think like a simple incantation, some kind of a magical word that isn't spoken out loud a lot, and with a little bit of a like added magic flair. Let's say expending a single like first level spell slot to make it like completely unaccidental.
You wouldn't need 100%. That's what it should be. Just actually said out loud this time. No, you wouldn't need to expend a spell slot to do this. This would be like a passphrase. Like you wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, like basically, if you went in and changed the tumblers on a number lock, the person who's going to try and do it will put like the number in, and it's not going to work. They're not also not going to know what the new one is.
Yeah.
So you're safe enough changing that.
Okay.
Yeah, you change that to whatever you like. You don't need to do a spell slot or a bonus. Like talking is a free action.
Yeah, I think Squash is just going to go really fucking sappy and just say, like, the passphrase is Bikron will win.
Dope. All right, I'm going to put that to one side because that's fucked up one of my plans, but great. I love it. Hate my life.
Shouldn't pull out a bunch of dynamite and not expect me to fuck with it?
Bikron will win?
Yeah. Bikron will succeed, I guess. Succeed, not secede.
We will leave.
Hashtag Brexit.
Bikron's going to leave all these...
Brexit means Brexit. All right, question.
Yes.
Are you sharing that information with everyone else?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Dope.
If Squash is going down, then I want everybody else to know this.
Okay.
Yeah. I was about to say, I think Squash is going to say it in the mind link, so Emmil doesn't know it. But then again, if Emmil's on the Blissful Eclipse side, we're already super duper fucked. So
yeah, you're already super duper pooper up the. Yeah. All right. Okay. That's that. You guys are there. I'm going to say that Squash has helped Zaltanna and Lafian to hide in a good place. So I'm not going to make you roll a hide check. You are hidden to the best of Squash's abilities, even if that means they has to cover you with a bit of sand and some rock and some grey slime. Like, you blend in pretty well. You're safe enough. Do you hide them inside or outside the anti-teleportation room?
I think I'm going to try to get Zaltanna as close as possible. For Zaltanna wants to be in melee range. And I'm going to help, let Lafian basically, whatever distance he wants to be from the three Gungur.
Okay.
So, Lafian, how far away do you want to be?
I feel like the safest place is actually next to Zaltanna.
All right. Then I find them both a spot close-ish to the... I'm assuming it's going to be inside the teleport rune at that point.
Okay. All right.
I think once Zaltanna activates the feather, she has 60 flight speed?
Yeah, do you have 60 flight speed with the feather, Casey?
Yes, but I'm not activating it unless we get into a fight with Deachin.
Yeah, but what's the flight speed on the feather?
Yeah, it's 60.
Okay, yes, thank you. Yeah. Then 60 feet sounds good.
All right. I want you to do one last perception check. It's going to be at disadvantage.
Oh.
I think you'd be the only person who could see this.
It's still a 26. I rolled
you don't see it.
10 and a 14.
Yeah, no chance you don't see this, no. Okay, that's that. All right.
Calling it now a hatch. That's what I missed.
You think I've hidden a hatch in the desert?
Yes.
Yes.
What I've hidden is far worse.
2 hatches?
It is far worse. I honestly could not stop laughing when I thought of this idea, and Aether was like, what have you done? Anyway.
3 hatches, each with 1 beholder. One of them being the nerd from the Underdark.
You left me behind! What is this shit? No, okay.
He had a more Kermit voice.
Oh no, he was Kermit. Yeah. Right, he was Kermit. Yeah, fuck me.
I can't believe you guys left me behind.
Why do you leave me behind? Guys, no. Hi, Lafian.
No.
Winks his one big eye.
No.
All right.
It's the one that we left in the mountain.
You're going to see this.
Oh, Squash wasn't there for that.
Nope.
That wasn't a beholder, though. That was a spectator?
Yeah, he's a researcher, basically. Librarian. Yeah, he's a librarian. I took the old ones and just messed with them because they were fun. Probably about 2 hours before dawn, he arrives. Deachin arrives along with a small entourage. You see that standing next to him is Fex, a gnome paladin. They are kitted head to toe in clearly plate armor, and their face, their head, their arms, their legs, every part of skin that you can see has clearly been ravaged. They've clearly gone through a massive battle, like somebody dropped a mountain on their head. There is a very tall, thin person. They have long silver hair that's tied back. They're wearing a really dusky pink three-piece suit with striped dark blue and red tie with a matching wide-brimmed hat and dark tinted monocle. Something about this one gives you pause. And for those of you right by Emmil, he looks uncomfortable, frowns, puts his hands on Bogrim and Rhal, and he pushes the three of you into the stalking immediately.
Who was that?
You watch as Deachin sets up camp on one of the landsides, not the big rock in the middle of the river, off to one of the side areas. You see that Deachin spends time constructing this brightly coloured sphere. And then he adds a colour to it. And then he adds another colour to it. And another. Until finally he has laid 7 different colours down. He and the rest of his team disappear inside it. Squash, you had a question for Emmil.
Who's that man with the weird hat?
Emmil shakes his head and he says,
That, dear boy, is an undead dragon.
Ah.
Ah, indeed.
It sucks that you're having this conversation out loud near me.
Yeah.
Please, Rhal, make a roll.
I'm fine. Barely.
Hold it together, Rhal.
I think the 3 of you need to make your way.
Wait, do you know what that thing was that Deachin did, where he put the people inside the bubble? The sphere.
Yes, I do. It's something I assumed that you'd be rather familiar with.
No. Is that a squash plane?
No. But I think that is an odd thing to call it. No, it's a modification of a prismatic wall.
Why are they inside of it?
Well,
And he looks over at the area. It's all kind of still sepia toned.
we could always go have a look.
Right.
All right, chaps. Let's go have some fun.
Hi everyone, it's V here. Yep, we are getting to it, and wow, I can't wait to see how their planning goes up against Deachin's planning. My planning, let's be honest. Was really excited and very nervous for this build-up episode and what is going to be following. That what is following is genuinely nail-biting, for me at least, and I think also for the players and hopefully for you guys too. I just want to say thank you for listening to our episodes and getting along this far. We really appreciate everyone who gives up your time to listen to us, even if it's doing a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, just want to say thank you really and hope that you're enjoying it. Speaking of saying thanks, I would also like to thank Amy Hodgson, who became one of our patrons recently. Thanks to you, we can do things like replace our gear when it breaks and helps to keep the lights on around here, so thank you so very much for that. You're about to hear an ad for Tides of Terragos, which is an actual play podcast that I met recently, and the creators are really lovely people, so go listen to them. And finally, I want to say thank you to Jay for once again voicing Emmil amazingly, as he does always. I think that's it. We will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Tides of Terragos is an actual play D&D podcast inside of an entirely homebrew realm featuring homebrew items, such as the Spanking Spoon.
What is that item? Oh my gosh.
The Scroll of Finger Guns.
Pow!
Or even a magical potion that makes you crap out gold pieces for 1d20 hours. While the party is attending Dr. Agan University, the Warlock is secretly enlisted by the God of Death to go on a quest to save the realm. Whether we are burning down villages,
Breaker, go ahead and drop the payload.
solving ridiculous puzzles,
If you're not pooping into the thing, you're technically not pooping.
or murdering a classmate in an Agni Kai,
Try and catch me, fatso, and I vicious mockery.
we always strive to have a good time. Feel free to check us out on YouTube or anywhere else that you would listen to a podcast. You can find us at Tides of Terragos.